Hello.
Oh,
Hello, how you doing?
yay.
I'm doing good. We are all doing good. How are you?
All right. Very good. So I just had some questions before I ask about like moral responsibilities. I was wondering, I'm not familiar with any of the individuals that are on live right now. I usually watch with Dillahunty and them. So I'm wondering, are you all atheists?
Yes.
Yes.
And in one sentence,
Yes.
yeah, sorry. In one sentence, could you tell me why you don't believe in God, just so I know your position?
There hasn't been sufficient evidence to prove it to me.
So you don't have a rational justification.
Right.
We don't have to prove that God
Okay.
does not exist.
Right, yeah. And I think I understand that. So,
That is actually a
so
very rational question.
right. So a lot of I've been watching only for the last like 20 minutes or so, and I've been hearing, a lot of, some good things, like we should treat members of different races with respect and dignity. But I'm just wondering how, in your atheist worldview, what is your basis for moralizing about, racial or sexual oppression?
The maximization of well-being for the human species.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you identify well-being as good?
Because it usually leads to a better survival rate.
Yeah, but why ought we survive?
Oh, are you a precept?
I don't know. What does that term mean? We all presuppose things. You presuppose things. So, I guess I am a presupper.
Okay.
Supper.
Supper.
I just want to know the basis for your claims, right? Because you said that you don't have a rational justification for God. So I'm wondering what the objective rational justification is for you moralizing about oppression.
Well, biologically and evolutionarily, we are programmed to reproduce. If you want to talk about a purpose in life, a grand purpose, that's it. That's what every species on the planet is doing successfully, and that's why we have survived throughout the evolutionary process. And in order to better procreate, and in order to better perpetuate the species, as a social species, which is something we happen to be because we are a member of the great ape family, we have discovered that maximizing well-being and making sure that we are acting in fair and empathetic ways is the best way to make sure that we are surviving. And that's just the conclusion that we came to.
So I think you're sort of almost like begging the question, right? Because I asked, you keep on smuggling in words like better or, more effective or whatnot, like more moral, right? But the question is, you said reproduction and the ability to reproduce, that's what we ought do?
Well, no. Ought and is are two different things.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking you the question.
Well, there is no, I don't know, you're using an is and trying to ask about odds. Where do you get
these moral claims, like these ethical claims, like these we ought to? I heard a couple minutes ago, privilege isn't necessarily a bad thing. I heard ethical claims of, we ought pursue a more racially tolerable or tolerant society. But I don't know why, if your standard of belief is that you need a rational justification, then why are you believing in things that you can't rationally justify?
Who said we can't rationally justify them?
We need a God to tell us to
because you don't have an objective basis for saying that we ought to reproduce or that we ought to do anything.
So I'm going to weigh in here with my perspective. I speak only for myself, but there are no morals. There is no good, there is no bad. I feel you. I feel like you're coming from a semantical point of view. Like, why are you guys saying ought? Why are you guys saying good? Why are you saying should? Dude, I'm totally there with you. Why are we saying that? There is no objective morality. What has happened, in my beautiful understanding of the world, is that we are apes. We have evolved.
Wait, you just made another claim. Why is that beautiful?
Because I said so. It has nothing to do with my argument. Don't worry about it. Pretend I never said it. So the point is that we move.
Why would I pretend you never said it?
Okay. We're going to ask you.
Oh my gosh, this guy's trolling. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's trolling.
Thank you for mansplaining. Talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you,
There
Jonathan.
is the fact that